Mike Chappell, Catholic Retread here. Okay, Mike Chappell, Catholic Retread here. Please buy the book, please. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about prayer, and I'm going to talk about my son, Quentin, and my daughter, De'Ara, because, you know, we tell them to pray before meals, and we tell them that they should pray even in public, but, you know, you don't got to make a big deal out of it. And we pray a lot of times the same prayers, and then sometimes we just talk to Jesus together. And so I'm always trying to teach my kids how to pray. But so, like, what is prayer? I mean, like, sometimes we do it out loud, sometimes we do it in our head, sometimes we do the same reciting prayer over and over again. Like, gosh, I didn't really even think about that. I just prayed it, you know, like Hail Mary, full of grace, blah, 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 blah. What's the deal with prayer? So here's the deal. Imagine God is a father, like I'm a father, right? And I've got my children. If my kids didn't ever talk to me, it would make me sad. And so I think that's how God looks at it. God's like, I want to hear from my kids. Right now, sometimes when I see my kids, they wake up in the morning, hey, Dad, hey, kid, how's it going? They go on, they do their thing. You know, that's not exactly a meaningful conversation, but you know what? They didn't walk past me and ignore me. And so that's cool. I'm down with that, you know? And then later on in the day, maybe they come up like, Dad, we need something. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get this for you, whatever. Or maybe I'm like, no, that's not, you know, you can't have ice cream right before bed. That's stupid. You know, but as God the Father, you know, looks down on us when we pray, sometimes we're going to get what we want. Sometimes he's like, that's not good for you, okay? But here's the other thing. Like, sometimes with your kids, when you have a good relationship, when you're not too hard on them, when you love them, when you are really close with your kids, sometimes you're praying or you're talking to them, they're praying to you basically, and you get through. And you get through and something really sinks in and it changes their life. That's how prayer is. Prayer can be dry, it can be repetitive, it can be mundane, but every now and then, prayer, like, you hear something and it changes your life. That's kind of how I describe prayer. Mike Chappell, Catholic Retread.